know you're scared, you wanna hide away sometimes. I know you hurt from everyone telling you lies. I bet you just wanna lose your mind.
Okay, today is October 30th. I am officially 20 days post-op. It's been a little while since I last recorded. I was like positive throughout my second week and it was going pretty well. But as with everything, when you're going up, it will go down a little bit, and I feel like I've reached like a plateau where I don't see any difference. I am so tired. I'm just getting exhausted from doing the same exercises like 3 to 5 times a day. I'm just starting to get very bored, and while I'm getting like my energy back to do other things, I'm just getting very exhausted at doing the same thing over and over and over, and I just haven't been in the mood to do anything, to be honest. Let me wind it back a little bit to week 2 post-op, and let me tell you guys what's been happening throughout the second week of my recovery. So October 22nd, 2024, I went to see my other physio that works at like an elite facility for elite athletes. So I'm going to her because she treated me for another injury, so I really trust her, and I've told her to be tough. Like, don't let me be whiny and be like, oh, I don't feel like I can do this. Like, be hard on me. Like really push me to my limits in a good way, obviously, but we have a really good connection and a really good relationship, and I feel like that is one of the most important things that you can have during ACL recovery. You need a physio, a PT that you really trust and that you know will push you and just help you keep moving forward. Even if it's the tiniest little baby steps, even if they're moving you forward a little bit or helping you get confident in doing your rehab at home. So October 22nd, I went to my physio and it was great. She helped me just gain some confidence back in my rehab, because I had not been doing my rehab as much as I should because I was just tired. My calf was hurting so much. I just felt a constant pressure all the time, and I could barely stand up without it hurting so much. So just going to the bathroom was such a hard thing for me to do. So just seeing her and just having that relationship with her, it gave me so much confidence right away and just gave me so much energy that I really needed. So in that session, we were able to have me lift my leg on my own, and I think, let me count how many days that was. It was 12 days post-op. I was able to lift my leg on my own while I was seated on like a bench. So I was able to hold my leg and lift it. We went for like 5 seconds, so I was able to lift my leg and hold it, and we did a couple reps of that. So that was the first time I was able to like lift my leg fully, because before that I was able to lift my leg from like a couple pillows, so from a little height I was able to lift my leg, but this was from fully like laying down or being seated and lifting it up. So that was immediately a confidence booster. I was so happy. I was so glad that I went to see her, because that morning I was just so tired. I did not feel like it at all, and I went anyways because I was like, you know what, like, she is great. I trust her so much, and I know even if it's just doing the same freaking rehabs, just going somewhere else and getting a change of scenery was so important for me. So we were able to lift my leg. I was also able to lie on my side and lift my leg and work some other muscles. So that was really important for me, and it went really well. I was very happy with that appointment. She also gave me some tips and tricks about like my range of motion, how I can work on like straightening my leg out and bending it. So I've been doing all of that, and I feel like I've seen like a very fast progression. Like now I'm at a plateau a little bit, but I saw a fast progression coming up to like day 20. Next day that was important for me was October 24th. That's when I went to a doctor to get my stitches removed and see what my knee was looking like under like all the bandages. And I was there to see a nurse that was going to remove my stitches and like clean up everything under my bandages that I have been wearing for 2 weeks. I got there and I was so nervous. Like, I was just shaking. I don't know why I was freaking out, but it was just the thought of seeing my knee, because I can't like fully, like after surgery it's a little numb, so you can't really feel it, and it just feels different, you know, like your knee is never going to be the same. It just felt weird. So I got called in, I went into the room, and I was still like kind of freaking out, but I was like, it's still cool, I get to see my knee for the first time after the surgery. I'm just excited to see what's under there, and I was just hoping that I would get good news that nothing was that there was no infections or anything like that. So she removed all the bandages and she cleaned it up, and she was like, this is looking really good. It was almost fully healed, like my scars were almost fully healed. There was a little spot where she said she thought the skin, they had to like overlap the skin a little bit, so it was still like kind of there. I don't know how to explain it, but it was still kind of there. And she was just like, this is gonna heal in a couple of days, so we're just gonna clean it up. I'm just gonna look through if there's anything that I need to cut off, then we're gonna put some patches on, and you're gonna come back in a few days again. She also told me that they use the kind of thread that will just dissolve in your skin, like when you shower or anything, it will just dissolve in your skin. So there wasn't really anything she had to cut off or take out, but she was like, there are some points on some of the like places where they sewed together your knee, that there are some like little knots and stuff that we could just cut off, so they aren't like poking out and like poking you, but we don't really have to because they will fall off eventually, but we will just for like comfort. So that was that, and I have some footage of it, so if anyone is like extra sensitive and don't want to see stitches and like weird looking skin, I am gonna insert some videos. They will be like right here. I'm gonna insert some videos and pictures of what my knee looked like after taking off the nasty bandages, and just her cleaning it off and just kind of explaining to me what she sees and what it was looking like. She said it was healthy, that everything looked good, no infections, so that was good news. And it just felt weird. I was like nervous, but I was like, it's so cool to see what my leg looks like now. And I'm still wearing some bandages right now, so I haven't really been able to like move like without anything covering my scars or the stitches. So just watch the videos. They might be a little nasty, so if you don't like that, just skip through or just don't look, because I'm still talking, so you can still listen to me. But yeah, so that's what I got from that day. Then October 25th, I went to my other physio that is at the hospital that I got my surgery, and we just worked through some movements, range of motion, just getting some strength up in my leg. We did the tense machine for a little bit just to like kind of activate my muscles. Nothing special, nothing more than that. Some walking, and yeah, that was about it. Okay, October 28th. I went back to the nurse that was cleaning up and like cutting my stitches, and she was just cleaning it off, making sure that everything was healed. She told me that all the scars are finally like fully healed, so I am finally allowed to shower, which is something I've been looking forward to for so long. I've been like showering and stuff, but I couldn't wet my leg. Like I had to wrap it up in like a plastic bag and like tape it up. But now I can finally like have a normal shower and have my leg in there. So I'm very happy about that. She just patched it up with some little patches just to like kind of protect it. But she said I can take it off in a few days, or like once I want to shower like fully, just take it off and just like put tape on it, or like surgical tape or something like that, to keep it protected whenever I feel like it needs some extra protection from the outer world. Okay, so back to today. It is October 30th, so October is almost over and November is about to begin. Like I said, I have been feeling a little out of it. Like rehab has been hard, or not hard, but I've just like hit a plateau where I'm like, I don't feel like I can bend my knee more than I've been, and it just feels weird. Like I can't move my leg, and I'm just tired of not being able to move my leg. I just want to be able to stand up and walk, because I'm still not able to walk without the crutches, so I still kind of am like balancing a little weird on my legs. And like my left leg, that is my non-surgical leg, I'm just like kind of leaning on it leaning on it all the time, which I'm just getting so tired, and I can feel that my hamstring in my right leg, my surgical leg, I can feel like my hamstring is getting like tight or weird, and I'm trying to massage it out, and like it's just so much happening at once, and I'm just so tired of not being able to freaking walk like a normal person. I just want to get up out of my bed, just grab the stuff that I need and do normal things, or walk to work, or like go to the gym. Like there's so many things that I'm like, I just want to be able to stand up and walk to the bathroom and go to the toilet without having to grab my crutches and like crutch my way, and like my shoulder is popping now because I'm like leaning so much on the crutches. Like I'm just sick and tired of it, to be honest. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of it. And I know that like with ACL rehab, it's just gonna be up and down all the time, and I feel like I've been very positive through it. I haven't been like, I've had some scares. I had one scare the other day where I was crutching into my room, and my crutch slipped on like a sock or something on the floor, and I kind of had to land on my surgical leg and like put more weight on it than I ever had. And I was devastated. I was like, I fucked it up. I tore my ACL again, or I did something, like my kneecap popped or something. Like I didn't hear anything, and I didn't feel like it did anything, but I was just like, there it goes. It's only been 2 weeks, and I'm over here like messing it up again, and now I have to go and get surgery again, and like I have to do all this again, and it's just gonna be worse. So it's a lot of stuff like that where you don't know what's going on because you can't see what's going on in your knee, which is so annoying. Because before I knew that I tore my ACL, I was never in pain, and I was able to work out like almost normally, like I was building it back up, and just I was never in pain, and I never felt like like it was that bad, you know? So now I'm just like so careful with every little feeling or sensation I'm getting, because I'm like, what does this mean? Like I don't understand. Like, is this something? Like, should I be worried? Should I do this? Should I feel like this? So it's just an uncertainty that you don't know what's going on, which is very hard to deal with, because you don't know what's going on. So you just have to hope and pray and just be positive through it, and just hope that you're doing the right things and taking care of it the way that you're supposed to, and also challenge yourself while kind of holding it back, because you don't want to do too much to like make it worse, because it's still pretty early. It's been like 3 weeks ish, yeah, almost 3 weeks since the surgery. So I'm just like, I don't want to do too much, but should I be doing more than I'm doing? Should I challenge myself more? Should I do this? Should I do that? So it's just a lot of like back and forth, and also being tired and just exhausted, and being like, maybe I should rest a little, or maybe I should do this. And it's just a lot of things at the same time, and it's gonna be like that for a while. I'm not gonna know exactly everything that is going on with my knee, and I'm not always gonna be happy about it, or I'm not always gonna be sad. Like I've been fine dealing with it. I don't know. I think the message right now is just be patient and don't stress anything, and just let everything take its time. I have a lot of time, so I'm not stressing it. I'm not playing next season, and I just have to realize that. And I won't be doing sports for a while. It will be months before I am able to do any of it, and I just have to be okay with it. So yeah, that was the update for today. I don't know when I will talk to you guys again, but hopefully in a couple days. So see ya.